Hello and welcome. Welcome to the basement. I've been working away down here. It is endless. Absolutely endless. It is, you have no idea. But I do find things that are somewhat helpful, although a little dirty here. Are some glasses. Yes, they need a good cleaning. I don't think that's going to do it. Although that helps. These are good if you are using stuff, like a trimmer or something or other, just like safety glass things, just to make sure nothing gets in your eyes. I will take them upstairs and likely wash them with the dishes. And here is something I think I might just pass this along to my mother. It is the Toronto Argonauts Go Crazy for Your Kids Club hat, and I would suspect, possibly, that she would have got this. She was, long ago, an Argonaut ticket, season's ticket holder. And probably she got this, and probably when my daughter Alex was up visiting, she wore it to things and stuff to protect her from the sun, I would suspect. So it does fit pretty well. Kind of a Gilligan hat. And I suppose if you wanted to, you could turn it into a little sailor hat. I would suppose. Anyway, I will see about that. I do have a fondness for hats. Indeed. Oh, there's more of them here. Here's one. It's rather plain. Rather nondescript. A little snug. And I'm not sure if I will hold on to it. It's something that would be like good for painting and stuff. It would be. Oh. Behold the magic. It is a little dusty, this hat. It may be one that I do indeed send packing. Can you imagine? But it does need a rolly. It does. It's Lint happens. And is it tragic? This? No. I mean, I put hats into the washing machine to get them tidied somewhat. Although lint is its own special hell. The other thing about empty hats like this, and it seems to be coming out okay, is they're a good thing. Now, this is not a big hat. They're a good thing to put like a button on. They are. Here is my recycling bag. I can put this in there. I can. And this as well. Yes. There we go. Actually, while I'm here, and I have the rolly here, I have here one of my favorite hats. I got this at a Salvation Army store, but then and you may have seen this before, I then, kind of ugly inside, I got that other the big pin thing at a Value Village and then accessorized. But a rolly is a good thing, because, dust happens. It does. It does happen. And, I dropped the hat. Oh, that's a good thing to have such rolly things here. And I did find this one, of course, hidden away in a box in the basement. I have found many things in many boxes. Oh dear, that dropping this on the ground is not going to help the dust situation. It is not. And then with this hat in particular, oh, you got to kind of pop up the top. But don't worry, it'll go back. Not bad, but it doesn't take long before these things kind of lose their stickiness. And it's good to snag another one. It is. So we'll go back over the top again. Oh yeah. And around the brim. They all sort of, as long as you don't get them stuck somewhere for a long time, they come back into their shape. And not a bad thing to run around the underside of the brim, because things happen. They do. And even around the inside. Oh, I've got a little speckle. And there is, funny, there's another mark here. I don't know what it's from. But this certainly is looking a lot better than it did. It's funny, I remember when there was a big protest going on over the Harris government, and I gathered up my collection of extra shirts for wayward phys ed people that I always kept, and made sure that everybody from our delegation was dressed in yellow, and you couldn't miss us in the crowd. Actually, even the overhead shots and things were like, oh, look at that yellow group. Anyway, I talked to this other guy. So, oh, did you see us? Did you see us? We were up in the greens. Oh, and how would I have told it? Oh, we all had black hats on. It is a good thought. But they did not show up. And no, we did not see them. Anyway, here, ooh, this could probably use a rollie too. I'm going to take this hat off. Here is a winter hat. And once again, I will set this aside in the closet. It has ear coverage. It can, of course, I think, fold up inside. But then it makes it a bit snug. But it's not bad for the winter. I think it too could use a little rolly stuff. Because look, there's stuff on there. I've just done it a little bit. Things happen after years and years and years. Anyway, I do think this year at school I'm going to go to my way to wear a variety of hats. Yes, the subliminal message. Want to change your image? Change your hat. Change something. And change, well, is not always good. We can adapt. Well, that looks better. Unfortunately, I think I just shook off this, flew onto this hat. Da-da-da-da. Yeehaw. Yes! So this one I will take and put upstairs. I am starting a hat box. Anyway, I found something else. And for those who remember Avenue Road, there was a bowling alley. Shays Avenue Road. It was 3 floors, which was difficult. I think it had, I don't remember how many lanes, but they all had the same. 10-pin was in the basement, and the first and second floor were 5-pin. It's no longer there, of course. Anyway, this was my bowling shirt. And now we did move to Bathurst Bowlerama when this closed, and my badges were transferred over, which must have taken a long time, but there are my singles and triples. that I earned, and yes, indeed, somehow I earned a 350. I don't remember the exact score, but that was a good game, a very good game. Did it have my name on it? It did not. Anyway, Shays Avenue Road. Yep. So I will, let me just check. It smells a little musty. I think I'll just soak it and hang it to dry. I will not do anything extravagant. The badges, I don't think they like the dryer very much. They don't. Now, yeah. What else did I find? I found a sort of a yo-yo. There are many people who could possibly wear that title as yo-yo. Okay, now something happened here. I didn't mean to drop it. So wind up the string. I remember when I was in school, yo-yos went through their craze phase where almost everybody in the schoolyard had a yo-yo, and you know what, I'm left-handed, so I probably do it with my left hand. But this still has the string, and it still has a thing where you can put it around your finger, catch it up there, and let's see. Oh, I can do it. It comes back up. It goes down. It comes back. Imagine. Now this one is something, it's not a typical yo-yo. MZH. David Forrester, Paul Hoffman. Something New York. It's MZH. I guess it's a promotional thing. MZH. We always come up with it. I suppose they do. And it's nice. It pretty much just goes up and down. Up and down, like that. Alright. Let's just pull that out. And that will go... Maybe I'll take that to school with me. Perhaps I will. Here is a disappointing thing. I know we've looked at this before. It's this big bend, which, when I smack it, it works, but then it doesn't do much else. And here, there's my waiting bell. Now, another thing I found, and I'm sure that I don't think I really need to open these up because I'm sure they don't fit. There was a whole bunch of brand new shirts. 20. The men's store. Big fit. 37. 30, yeah. I'm sure even though these supposedly are big, that they're not big enough. I do not think so. What does this say? It says 20, 35. 20 is the neck size. 35. No, I just don't put made in Bangladesh. Anyway, I have a bunch of them. I will see about what I should do with them. I'm just trying to think. I thought there were some other things I plunked down here on the desk. Oh, here's something. It's another sort of hat thing, but it's not really. I mean, it is. This is really, if you're working outside and you've got a hard hat on, this adds some warmth and protection inside the hard hat. and it covers your ears. And I guess, oops, I find the microphone there. I guess you could tie it up, but I don't think I will. But I will put it in a box with hats. And actually, oh, wait a second. I found more hats here. Aha, here's one. This just cries out to have things put on it. It does. Ooh. It is empty. But this would be a good hat for buttons, I think. Maybe it should still be a little looser. It should be there. So that will go into the hat. Oh, now here's one. Aha, yes. Speaking of hats that, it's good to put things onto. Long ago, at Lawrence Park Collegiate, he did a play. Brian Spiegel was the man. And they made buttons and t-shirts and things. And the name of the play was, Can You See Me Yet? There, I have a Can You See Me Yet hat. How do I have that? Because I put a button on the hat. That too seems still a little snug. Although it's bigger than most in terms of hat size things. As you know, many baseball hats are adjustable in the back. Some are not. Ah, that feels much better. That too would be a good candidate to put things on this. I am not thinking that this is going to fit. Well, not really. It's really snug. And I don't have a whole lot of hair right now. It is 7 1/8, and it just doesn't. Too bad. I'm not saying it's my style. And I suppose if I was so enchanted and so inspired, I could always yank out the lining thing. That would make it a little bigger. But no, not really. So, this perhaps will go to, well, maybe the fashion course thing. Now here is a hat. Here is a hat. It is very delicate and very dainty. It's basically made out of paper. It was not, I suspect, thought that it would survive. But this is the first school I was at, Lawrence Park Collegiate Institute, and from which my father graduated in probably 1950. 74 years ago. Anyway, it has a paper bill. I'm not sure when it was made, but certainly it was not probably intended to last as long. But it has. So it will go with the hat collection of this. Oh, this is probably too small. Well, somewhat. Anyway, this is one of those things that if you're out in the woods during hunting season, that you can flip over the top of the hat and have a little red thing to say, yo, don't shoot me, please. Don't shoot me. Indeedy. I'll see if I can do it with it on me. There. You just pull, 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 and a little twisting. Well, I can't quite get it all the way down. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Ugh. Well, I can't get it all the way down. But anyway, that's the idea. Maybe if I do it here, I can get it better down. Sort of, somewhat, maybe. Anyway, so it's basically two hats. I suppose it would be not a bad thing, because it has 2 layers to keep you a little bit warm. But no matter what I do, it seems a little bit of red shines through there. And this too, I don't know, it's very nice. Anyway, it does seem to be a little snug on my head. It does. So I will start a hat box, but this hat will not go in it because I do wear it. And here's another one. You know what I need to do? This hat here, another one that I used many times years ago, but just found in a box. It too is lovely. I think I need to find some sort of accessory. Maybe not exactly like that, but I'll see. But see, it just has like a bow on the side. It could use something else. But yes, that one will also not get boxed. It will not. So, all right. Well, things are falling. And that is not good. So, I will carry on and see what there is to see, and indeed may even, possibly, maybe, make a trip to one of the stores where I donate things. I have been gathering stuff. For example, I found 2 boxes of significance in size, and I have a box here that's about the same. Anyway, of course, what did I find in there? But a bunch of clothes that don't fit, never going to wear, just in the midst of moving, in too much of a hurry, just threw them in. Said, okay, well, we'll just throw them in. And anyway, so they will go. And if they end up being fabrically recycled, well, so be it. So be it. What are these? Oh, yes. There. Funky sunglasses. Anyway, well, I've got lots more. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. Let's do one of the sayings of Poor Richard. Except I need to take these off. Da, 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 da. After feasts made, the maker scratches his head. Here's a good one. He that lieth down with dogs shall rise up with fleas. All right, thanks for coming. We'll see you again soon, back in the basement. Oh, and I have been accessorizing behind me here. And I have this lamp here to dirty up the frame. Watch on TV, you'll see they do it all the time. Dirty up the frame. Actually, I suppose what I could do there is just tilt that a little bit. It still does the same, but you don't see the bulb there. Dirty up the frame. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.